Good afternoon, lions, giraffes and zebras. Welcome back to Ready, Steady, Cook. It's Mrs. Turner speaking. Now, earlier this week, you would have listened to my story all about all things bright and beautiful and about God's creatures that he made for our world. So I thought it might be good if we made one of those creatures. But before we do that, I just want to say to you that at nursery, we often make things that we put in the oven to cook. But because we're learning from home at the moment, Mrs. Turner's trying to do things with you that don't need any grown-up help to put in the oven. Because children, can you remember, why are we very careful and only grown-ups put things in the oven? Can you remember? That's right, it's because it's hot. So today we are going to make one of God's creatures. And first of all, what we're going to take is one of these. Does anybody know what this is? Doesn't look like God's creatures, does it, at the moment? Well, this is a croissant. And watch what we're going to do. Mrs. Turner's going to use a sharp knife, but while you're doing it, you'll need to have something a little less sharp. So hold on, here we go. So Mrs. Turner's going to carefully cut it in half. Put my knife away, and then I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to turn it around. And look, can you see what shape we're beginning to get? So turn it around for you that way. So I think you may have guessed already what we might be making. It's going to be a butterfly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that to the side there. So we've cut our croissant in half, and then we're going to cover it with something. And Mrs. Turner has got some icing sugar. Can you see my white icing sugar? And I'm going to need to mix some water in with it to make a nice paste. And in with my water, I've put, that's right, some lemon juice to make it taste nice. So I'm giving it a mix. And stir, stir, stir. Remember, little chefs, we have to stir it. And then when it's nice and runny, but not too runny, children, remember, don't put too much water in. We're going to put it all over our butterfly shape. And we need to spread it right to the edges. There we go, look. Spread it right to the edge. And then I've got the other half to do. Oh, I think Mrs. Turner's put quite a lot on that one. But that's okay, it doesn't matter. So there you can see, I put the icing sugar on. And now to decorate it. So I've got a few different things I am going to decorate with these. Does anybody know what these are? These are Cheerios. So those are sometimes what I have for breakfast when I don't have my yogurt. So I'm going to decorate them there. You can see I've put 1, 2, 3, 4 on. And then Mrs. Turner, it's a bit cheeky, I've got some sweets. And I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put one that side. There we are, look. It's looking good, isn't it? But I do think I need to put some more things on. So I'm going to use my grapes again. Do you remember we used those before? So I'm just going to cut the grapes up. Again, very carefully, minding my fingers. I'm going to find a little gap for them, a little space. There we go. So that's my, does anybody know what colour grape I used then? You remember? Well, do you know it's a green grape? And this one is my red grape. So I'm going to pop that one on there. So I'm just going to get a cloth. Let's just tidy that one up. There we go. So if you can see, I've got a butterfly. What else could I decorate it with? In my bowl, I've got some chocolate powder. And I'm going to join the middle of my butterfly with some chocolate powder. Look at that. And then everybody knows Mrs. Turner loves glitter. So I am very lucky because I've got some special glitter that you can eat. It's called edible glitter. And I'm going to sprinkle some glitter. But remember, this is Mrs. Turner's special glitter. This is edible. It means we can eat this glitter. So your grown-ups might not have this at home, but you might be able to find something else to sprinkle on your butterfly. So look, there we go. I'm sprinkling my butterfly. And there we have it. Now, if you look carefully at my butterfly, they're both, each side is the same. And we're going to learn a little bit more about that next week. So I'm just going to move this to the side. Oh, and remember, chefs have to clean up afterwards. We don't want to leave a mess, do we? So I'm going to wipe all that. And then I thought I'd show you the one I made earlier. Can you see it? So it's very similar to the one we've just done, but look, Mrs. Turner found some beautiful flowers. So children, that's your butterfly, and I would like to see if any of you could find some other food to decorate with, or you could even make a different creature that God made for us. So have fun. Next week, you've got a special guest coming to cook with you for Ready, Steady, Cook. It's going to be Miss Lane. So have fun, children, and we will see you next week. Bye.